Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Sami's Sweet Life, and today I am vlogging for you guys. I am just gonna run into Target really quick. I've got to return one thing. Hopefully I can get an exchange, that's what I'm hoping, and I'm getting over a cold, so again, I sound really cruddy. I already stopped at Starbucks. I'm just running on pure sugar lately. The last few days have been rough. All right, Roomba is still running, so I've got it set up for that. We had a special breakfast, which I'll talk about in a second, but I moved the chairs over there since I still had her breakfast stuff sitting on the table. I was able to get my exchange. This is what they're supposed to look like there. They're just gummy vitamins. This is the one with omega-3 and DHA, which is good for brain development. And so I had ordered those from Target.com, and they were just, you know, melted. So I got the new ones. And then I also wanted to get eggs because we have some bananas. I want to make banana bread with Olivia tomorrow. And so Roomba is just doing around the edges here. So this is during a 2-week grocery haul. I just wanted eggs so we could make the banana bread. So $256 on top of the $200, I think it was $201 that I spent for the 2 weeks. This is the only thing I'm gonna need to get us through the rest of this second week that we're in now, which is really good. So I'm just gonna finish listening to my podcast. I ruined my case. It started peeling, so I'm gonna have to get a new case here soon. I'll tell you guys our iPhone plan here coming up. I ended up getting the triple mocha, which is a newer one, and it is so good, and it's just a sugar bomb. Mine is decaf with coconut milk. I do get the whip on top, so it's not dairy free, but I really like it with the coconut milk. It just adds this creamy layer to it, so I don't even want to know the calorie count or the sugar count on that one. I'm just enjoying it while I am flying solo. So I'm actually flying solo for the week. Johnny is away. We had a death in the family. His grandpa, not Papa, but his other grandpa ended up passing away. So it's just really unfortunate. It was kind of sudden. Johnny is with his family right now. I thought about all three of us going, but obviously don't want Olivia going to a funeral this young. She doesn't understand what's going on. I told her the word funeral. I told her that Daddy was going to a funeral. I didn't say anything about Grandpa. I didn't say anything about dying or death. And she has no idea what the word funeral means. But I told her, when she kind of asked me about it, I said something to the lines of only adults go to funerals. So she knew that she wasn't allowed to go, and that's all I really wanted her to grasp at this point. She definitely understands death in a way that a 3-year-old does, and she knows that Bella is not here with us anymore. She knows that Bella died, but she doesn't really grasp it, and I don't want her thinking that people can die. I don't want it like freaking her out or anything. I definitely don't want her going to a funeral. And so we made the decision of just Johnny going and Olivia and I staying home because we didn't want to be in the way. I didn't want everybody to have to put on a strong face for her. You know, I'm putting on a strong face for her here. I'm trying not to get weepy, but I wanted everybody to be able to feel their feelings without having to, you know, put on a brave face for her. So we decided to stay home. I'm definitely living off the sugar right now, especially like getting over this cold. She ended up getting over it way quicker than me. She spiked a 99.5 fever for like 1 afternoon and she was done. She hasn't shown any symptoms at all. And then I get like the full face, nose, sinus thing. I would much rather have the worst of it. I would of course much rather have it so she doesn't have to suffer with it, but it's just kind of like I'm kind of whiny right now. I'm dealing with the loss and I'm dealing with flying solo with her, so I am just going hard on the sugar right now, getting me through this. Daddy being gone has really affected her. I didn't think it would be that huge of a deal, but she will just all of a sudden get weepy during the day and tell me how much she misses Daddy. I really miss Daddy, and get whiny and sometimes actually cry. And she just has this like weepy, mopey thing that she does a couple of times throughout the day. And dropping her off today was really hard. She got really emotional. Usually when I drop her off, they are in her classroom, and they weren't today. They were outside a little bit early today, and it totally threw her for a loop. She did cry. I think this is the first time she's cried with me dropping her off, and it's because Daddy's gone. It wasn't really because, you know, they were outside, because usually outside is her favorite part of going to school. So it was just totally you know, it threw her off guard. She's already super emotional because daddy is gone. And it definitely pulled at my heartstrings today, dropping her off. Bedtime has been rough. She just really misses her daddy, and she's completely a daddy's girl. And I'm like, what am I, chopped liver? You know, I'm here taking care of you every day. And she just totally prefers daddy. Of course, there's nothing like the bond between a girl and her daddy, and I didn't have that. My dad was not present at all when I was growing up, so I just love that she has that with her dad. One of the reasons why I picked Johnny is because I knew he would be a fabulous father. He had a really good father example, and so, you know, as much as I can decide what my children's father will be like, I did. I tried to pick the best of the best, and I think I did. And I just love seeing their bond. I think they're just two peas in a pod. But I wish it wouldn't make her super sad, him not being here for a couple of days. I keep telling her, you know, it's only for a week. It's not a big deal. And she's not having any of it. I did end up putting the house back together after Roomba, and I cleaned up breakfast. We had pancakes and waffles. She picked pancakes, I picked waffles. I made extra over the weekend, and I made both because she wanted waffles and I wanted pancakes over the weekend, and then today we swapped. So I made some extras when I was making them over the weekend so we could have them this week. It was just a really quick special breakfast for her. I just heated them up for a couple of seconds in the microwave, and she thought it was the best thing ever, having a special breakfast this morning. All right, I'm rambling for like way too long. I see my thing already says 10 minutes, but my last comment is on my phone. I want to get a new phone case, but we are replacing our phones soon. So Johnny has a 5C, and it is no longer being upgraded, I think is the thing. They don't provide software upgrades for his phone, so his phone's a dinosaur, and he needs a new phone. And I've been just telling him, go ahead and get, you know, the newest one, and he does not want to get the newest one. He tells me I should get the newest one, and he'll take my phone. He really wants mine, and I'm like, heck yeah, you can take mine. I just want him to be really sure that that's okay with him, but he seems to not care, which is really, I find it really funny because he's in technology, you know, that's his job. He's doing the latest and greatest software stuff in his field, and he does not give a hoot about the phone. He doesn't care if it's old, and he would keep the other one until it died, except it's having some problems with the software. I don't remember which 6 I have. I think it's the 6S, what I have. We got these when I was pregnant with Olivia, so we haven't had a new phone in almost 4 years now. That's kind of what we do. We're not big on getting the newest phone every time. I like to keep the phone until it dies, and he really wants to take mine, and I'm kind of nervous about that because the newer phones are a lot different than the phones we have, but I really want the camera, and he knows if he gets the new phone, I'm gonna be bugging him to take pictures all the time, and so he wants me to get the new phone. So I think I am going to get an 8 Plus. I don't like the X. I've looked at different things, and the X is just too different for me, but I really want a little bit bigger phone, so I think I'm gonna do 8 Plus. Now I have just a 6, and with my giant OtterBox, my phone is about the size of the 8 Plus, so I kind of am used to the, you know, the big size of it, you know, height and width wise. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. We are just gonna pay for it outright. We thought we were gonna go ahead and do it after vacation because it is a, you know, a bigger purchase, but we're gonna wait a little bit longer because he had to pay for his flights, and that was not cheap. It's looking like probably August that we'll do it. And I thought, since it's already gonna be August, they do the Apple news stuff in September, so I thought we might as well wait for that and see what else comes out, see if we want something different, if they're any better than the 8 Plus. So I think we're waiting for that. Going along with that, I have an Apple Watch pact with my bestie. She is wanting to upgrade her Apple Watch. We're gonna wait until September to see if they do anything with the Apple Watch, and then we'll decide which version that she and I are gonna get together. So I'm really excited about that. I'm kind of counting down for that, so I'm really excited for that. But I have talked for like 15 minutes. I hope that I can cut that down just a little bit. This whole vlog is just gonna be me talking right to the camera. I hope it's not super boring for you guys. Okay, let's see. I'm going to work on power editing for a little bit. I'm gonna finish my coffee here and work on power editing. I've got the vacation vlog to still edit. I have a vlog after that that I filmed that still needs to be edited, and so I really got to get on this. I have just not done a whole lot since we got back. Since we got back, it's just kind of been one thing after the other, so I am gonna just buckle down and spend a couple hours and work on editing. And here's a look at dinner. It's good, huh?
I'll get sick.
So I just got out of the bath. I am going to wrap up this vlog. It is about 10 o'clock and I'm not going to stay up much later tonight. I am just exhausted from this cold. Liv was great, but she did really miss her daddy. The bedtimes have just been really tough. She really misses daddy. And so we were at bedtime and I was trying to wrestle with her because daddy always wrestles, and she says, "You don't wrestle as good as daddy." And so I tried, but I'm just not a good replacement, I guess. But she ended up going off to sleep, and I'm gonna just wrap it up here. So I hope you guys liked this vlog. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.